This is the kind of thing that I really enjoy about throwing a camera out in the air and just pressing record, because you never know what's gonna happen. What is up, my friends? Today is kind of a part 2 to my 1-year YouTube-versary video. We're up here on 117. Look at this beautiful farmland, right? This beautiful farmland. And I mentioned it in my 2021 goals video that there was the partnership road, and it had the hopes and dreams of 2021 in it. I can almost guarantee you that nobody's 2021 has gone exactly the way they expected it to, least of which mine. But today, I'm not gonna bore you with the stats. I'm gonna reflect upon the last 12 months of creating content for YouTube, or motovlogging, however you prefer to refer to it as. That sounded funny, didn't it? Hopefully you can keep up with me here. And by keep up, I mean, hopefully you can keep up with my train of thought, but I hope it gets you thinking. Let's fire up the bike and go riding. So the source for this, or the inspiration for this video sort of came from JP1970 and Mike Haley 7 and some other motovloggers that are doing this challenge. This is not a direct response to that, but I don't know, it sort of might be. I don't have the, look at this, I don't have the notes with me, I don't have the questions. I'm just out here enjoying the hell out of my Saturday afternoon. It all stemmed from wanting to share my rides with my wife and the rest of my family and anybody else who cared to watch. And I really honestly had no true idea of what this would turn into. All I knew was that I wanted to buy a new GoPro and give this a shot. So I have come to realize I'm not an expert in anything. I'm pretty good at my day job, and I'm willing to put in a lot of time and effort to edit my videos, come up with things to talk about, different equipment to film with. Really, if you have no budget, then you should be able to create good content, right? Except that's not how it works on YouTube. I have invested in the best equipment I can. Reasonable budget, you know, in mind. And I've realized that wearing a half helmet is not going to get me the best audio. If you think my audio is good, leave this video a like. And if you think it's really good, let me know in the comments below. I have done 2 new upgrades to the Harley recently, this taller windshield and those Batwing wings. And I think that my audio quality has increased like 25 or 40%, something like that. It's really been night and day. And tunnel. I love it. One of the reasons I started this was to challenge myself. And that's also one reason that I stuck with the half helmet, because it in and of itself is a challenge. Not to mention, whoa, hello. Not to mention that I'm not a public speaker. I don't really talk well. Stay there, okay, good. But I'm willing to meet the challenge head on. And I am now at a point where I have all the gear I think I need to meet the challenge of motovlogging. I still don't have a great talking voice, or, you know, whatever the talent is that allows you to talk for minutes on end without needing a cut. But that was another challenge I set for myself, was to become a better public speaker, because I think it'll pay dividends in my personal life for years to come. So we have some of the reasons I've done this, we have some of the equipment, and that's one of the reasons I post all my testing videos, pass or fail, is so that somebody else coming along behind me can learn from that. But really, watch some of my DaVinci Resolve videos, because they can probably help you either speed up or make better your editing process. And that's another reason I do those, is because I really do get tickled pink when I see a question posed on the DaVinci Resolve forum or subreddit asking how to do a certain thing, and I've already done a video on it. And we're gonna head over to Little Seneca Lake. It is a popular thinkering spot for me. I do a lot of noodling there, and I may just get off the bike and pull out my Rode Wireless Go microphone, because I have not used it nearly as much as I thought I would. So I'm trying to make sure I use it more. And why am I not getting a green light? Ah, there we go. So I think we should go park and walk around a little bit. my gout is feeling much better, so I'm looking to take advantage of that. Let's pull over. Here's a parking lot. See if we can find a spot and walk around a bit. That lake is really pretty, and I'd like to show more of it to you. That's a good spot. Click, done. I just realized I forgot to bring a selfie stick or a handle, so we'll see what I got in the tour pack and we'll make something work. All right, I cobbled something together. This is pretty funny. So I used a unicorn mount on a large bar mount, and then I forgot to bring the dead cat for my Rode microphone, so I just kind of tucked it in my shirt. There's not a lot of wind noise today, so it should be pretty peaceful. And I thought I was gonna get followed by a couple of fishermen, but we're gonna walk right down to the water and keep talking. Little Seneca Lake, friends. Look at that. Doesn't that look peaceful? So peaceful. I'm gonna find me a shady spot here. This is a nice little secluded spot. Looks like a lot of fishermen here based on the trash. It's a great place to think. Do you have a great place to think? I like this place to think quite a bit. And I don't know how that looks. I reset the camera recently and I forgot to change all the settings on it. So this will have to do. We've got Little Seneca Lake in the background. I've brought you here a couple of times. There's a bridge right up there that we cross every time. And we'll cross that in a few minutes. And a flashback to an older video. If you can see it off in the distance, there's another bridge there. That is a walking path only. There's no vehicular access to it. So I wanted to share with you a few other things that I've learned in this journey. I'm sort of a jack of all trades, master of none, chameleon of sorts that does a whole bunch of different things. And honestly, I find it easier to talk when I'm not actually on the bike because my brain is so busy doing bike stuff. When I'm trying to talk, that I just don't sound intelligent at all. But I do my best. I get my cashew involved and weird things happen. Like all my testing videos. I realized that while I may not be all that entertaining and I may not be the world's best speaker, I do have something to offer. And I hope you get this from almost every one of my videos, is either a laugh or some information about something. And I realize that I can help people because I do that research and I get into things and I just go way down the rabbit hole at trying to figure something out. So once I've done that, I want to share that with other people. So that's sort of why I do what I do. That's also some of the reasons I've done the things I've done. And that's the story of Road Reality. It started as a car blog. I spent about 3 hours talking to a gentleman at a cigar shop. He said at the end of it that I ought to have my own car blog. So I did that. I started one and I worked it pretty good for a couple of years, and then life happens and I moved on from that hobby. I always wanted to make video though. Video I thought was the thing I could do and be creative and be successful at it, meaning my animations would have been stick figures, but with video, I can pop up on it. Hey, not that you want to see that. Back to the lake. But really, video allows me to be creative, and that is an outlet that was missing in my life that is no longer missing. And the editing process, because I'm an IT professional, I find to be very fascinating. Learning how to do new things and learning new filmmaking techniques, it has sucked up a lot of free time. Like if you watched my Operation Rescue Care Bear video, I had an absolute blast of a time filming that and editing it. It was like 9 hours of editing. I do enjoy that part of life quite a bit. Hey look, they're putting the paddle boards in. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're filming for YouTube over here.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What channel?
It's called Road Reality.
Road Reality.
Yeah, I do motovlogs and some video editing stuff, and it's a lot of fun. So check it out, youtube.com/Road Reality. Same thing on Instagram.
Like you.
Well, then this is great. See, this is the kind of stuff that you can't plan when you're out filming in a remote location, like a shady spot that looks like a drug deal's about to go down.
So, can I tell you about me?
You can. I'm gonna stop filming for a minute just so I can learn more about these young ladies, and I'll be back with you shortly. All right, you literally, like I said, you can't plan stuff like this. These ladies are going out paddleboarding, and
Warrior One Yoga.
Warrior One Yoga, if you didn't hear her. Natasha, right? Natasha and her daughter, they're going out paddleboarding. This is freaking hilarious. And this is the kind of thing that I really enjoy about throwing a camera out in the air and just pressing record, because you never know what's gonna happen. Oh goodness, we should get back on the bike. I'm gonna send her a message. She wants to collaborate on YouTube. So if you see yoga videos show up on Road Reality, don't be surprised, because I already do like 4 or 5 different things anyway. So this is just one more to add to my repertoire. See, my words get bigger when I get off the bike. It's just a fact of life, folks. I only got 3 brain cells, and one of them's busy clanging cymbals, and the other 2 are f***ing around doing whatever. So let's get on the bike and finish this up. Oh, you sexy bike. You thought I was gonna go a whole video without showing off my Harley that I'm so proud of? You would be wrong. I love this bike. All right, let's go ride. Look who decided to join us. Isn't that beautiful? Hello, butterfly. It's on my hat, isn't it? Another thing that I just can't plan here. There's a butterfly on my hat, and I'm not gonna hurt him. He's gonna be allowed to fly away at his leisure, and then I'll get back on a bike. I tell you what, Dewey Rides was right when he said that John at Road Reality is the Forrest Gump of motovloggers. I mean, really. You clicked on this video expecting one thing, and well, hell, if this isn't 180 degrees in the other direction, I don't know what is. Oh, there he goes. You literally could not plan that. And I guess that's another thing I want to leave you with, is you just can't plan life. Life happens whether you planned it or not. It's just going to keep on moving. And it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And how you handle and react to it is the biggest takeaway I can give you from this video. And after the bridge, it always gets a little windy, so I'm sorry if there's some wind noise, but I'll do my best to mitigate it. As we all know by now, I've taken a lot of time in the editor to figure this stuff out and try to get you the best audio quality I can. But this is too important for me to have to do over again. In my view anyway. You know, you may not like it, you probably clicked off the video by now, but life is gonna happen, and you can go into something like being a YouTuber with one whole idea, with it all planned out, and then 6 months or a year in, you realize either A, it's not for you, or B, it is nothing like you expected. For me, I'm the latter. While everybody else is niching down, where they do one thing and they do it well, oh, grass. I have branched out into other sub-niches or niches. That's what I do. It's what I decided to do, and I'm gonna stick with it, because I find that if I subscribe to somebody's content, it's for their personality. I watch Old Man Ronin's videos all the time, or well, whenever he puts out a new one. But do I have a Royal Enfield Himalayan? No. I'm not even into ADV bikes, but I'll be damned if I'm not just engrossed by his videos. I really enjoy watching that man's personality. He does a great job of entertaining the viewers and being informative at the same time. So I think I've said all I wanted to say, and I thank you again for coming along on the rides with me. It really makes my day. And things like running into that lady back there, you know, that's just hilarious. But it tickled me pink to be able to use my Rode microphone as well. Hopefully the audio came out. Obviously I'm recording this before I edit that, so I don't really know. I just kind of wing it. Instead of GB winging it, it's John B winging it. This corner's a too. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go back the way I came. I'm not gonna follow this the way I normally do. Hey, that was skillful right there. Dropping the visor, one-handed riding around a traffic circle. Hell yeah, I'm good at this thing. Okay, maybe not that good. So once again, I'm John. You've been watching Road Reality for a whole year now. Thanks for coming along on the ride with me. I appreciate it. And Mike Haley 7, you can tune out now. If you like this video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And I'm going to leave you with 2 mental health tips. It's my new outro, I think. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. Remember that. And number 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Be nice to your neighbors. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up. I gotta stop saying until you see me again, because you don't see me. Well, I don't see you, you see me. So until you see me again, keep the shiny side up. Ta-da! And while you're at it, click on one of the 2 videos. Bye!